Hey guys, quick announcement. Don't forget, we have a second channel called Grew Up Influence Clips. It is 5 to 20 minute clips. So if you don't have the time to listen to the podcast all the way through, I recommend go check out that channel. I'll leave a link up in the corner.
We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Go check it out. Give us 5 stars. Download it. Helps out a lot. So, if you're on your way to work and stuff like that, just boom, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, play in the car. You don't got to watch the video. Makes it much easier.
And yeah, thank you so much. Let's get into the show. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Grew Up Influence, episode 16. I am your host, Axel. This is my co-host, Juan.
What's up?
Today we are joined by one of our lovely guests, Calvin Thomas.
What's going on?
And our third co-host, Mr. Hike626.
Howdy doody.
Hike626, really?
Yeah. I've
Original
that,
gamer tag.
Nah,
Oh,
Hiker
man.
626.
Hiker
six.
6.
Oh,
I've been calling.
Wait, there's
Hike
another
six-
one, right?
Ever since 2007, it's been Hike626. But fucking, I lost my account.
Bro, I can't even hate that bad because, bro, the gamer tag I've had, I think I've had since what? I think I was like 10.
What, Unreal Acid?
Yeah, bro. You want to know how I got that?
How?
I got it from back in the day, like Call of Duty. Like they used to have like sniper clans and shit. Like I used to.
Shit!
I
dude.
joined a
Sniper
clan. It
Yeah.
was called Plasma Nation. They literally had like a whole YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
And I beat the co-leader in a fucking quick-stepping match. But I couldn't, like, you had to be 18 to like officially join the clan, but I was only like 12. So I was like interim, and I got in a few videos and shit through like clips. But that's how I got, because everyone had Unreal and then a name, and I was like a kid, I was like, Unreal Acid would be sick. And it's just like been that ever since. And like now, yeah, everyone, like when I get in games with teams like team chat and shit, everyone will be like, is that acid hitting hard, dude? It must be Unreal. And I'm just like,
Oh my god.
that's why I've changed it to just Unreal now.
Was it big?
No, super
No.
small. It was like they had like 200 subs though
Oh.
on YouTube.
That's not bad,
I mean, back in the day, in like 2012, that was
Yeah.
like decent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For like a little small COD.
How much I would die to have 200 subscribers right now, dude.
Hey, we're almost there.
Hey,
Yeah, y'all are
41 subscribers, guys. Don't forget.
Hey, y'all are
subscribe.
grinding. Y'all are grinding.
It's going. You know the progress, bro. You know when we did the boys back in the day.
The boys back in the day.
We grinded
Well, I
that.
think we peaked at 26 subs.
Yeah, I think
Bro,
so.
what was the boys?
Oh,
Boys, what was the boys, dude?
The boys was an outlet of my boredom and his boredom of we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I remember we were in the bathroom cheeching it up, and we were like, yo, what if we just like start a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Like, like those like high thoughts, you just think like you like made it, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so we basically, like, we both had PCs, and we were like, yep, I've done streaming in the past. Like, I know that kind of gig of it, and it's easy to just like record a video. And so we just like did a bunch of research on like what's like the best editing and this, that, and the other. And then it was like, we were just super inconsistent though. There was like,
Yeah, we really were, bro. That's the hardest thing.
yeah, consistency. Like, I fuck with y'all like being like consistent as fuck, like recording every week. Like, yeah, like that takes dedication. Like it's fucking tough being able to like fucking do a video every week and then edit it all up and then post it and like be disciplined on yourself. Like,
Yeah,
that shit's
well,
not
that's
easy.
all, bro. That's all. Shout out to Axel, bro.
Bro, facts.
Axel's been
Big
grinding
shout out.
on it,
Facts.
like
Facts.
hell.
Round of applause.
Yeah, for real. Hey, edit in a round of applause right
Yeah,
now.
I'll put that in real quick. Nah, bro, I enjoy this shit. I enjoy editing. Like, ever since we did the boys, like when when it was my turn to edit the videos,
Right.
like I enjoyed it. I had a really good time, especially like when you come with like the end result. Like it's so satisfying. Like when
Yeah.
you click it
That's
from the
facts.
beginning, sick ass intro. You're like, I did that myself.
Or like
Yeah,
like sometimes was it when we would edit together and we'd get like the timing of it on like the
Yeah.
music and the drop, it'd be like, oh,
because
that
we
was
did a lot of Rocket League videos.
Yeah,
So we can time a goal with like the sound, like the music dropping,
Yeah.
the beat dropping. Like it was so satisfying. But that's why I wanted to do this. Like once I was like, fuck it, bro, podcast. Why not? Like it's easy as fuck. You get to hang out with the friends, talk, and then I just go in there and just edit things that just need to be edited out, or just
Yeah.
edit in a photo or something that people want to see.
I feel like podcasts, especially in like, I feel like once like COVID hit, podcast is like so much bigger than what it used to. Like before COVID, like podcasts really weren't that a thing, and now it's like people will get like a little bit of fame, like they'll get like TikTok famous and shit like that, right? And it's like then they're like their first mode of action is to go make a podcast, because then it's like because it's like people like want to know who you are, and so it's like, okay, well, podcast, we can just talk about me, right? And so it's like it's easy for people to catch traction that way, and then they can like build their brand off of that.
Bro, I also think it's just also the timing again. People are becoming more antisocial, bro.
Facts. That's so true.
And if they can get that like satisfaction of being social through a podcast, then that's why I think podcasts seem to be a big kind of topic nowadays. You know, everyone has a podcast. It's so easy to just fucking sit down, legit do nothing, either on your phone or like the TV or whatever.
That's true.
And just watch these people talk who you've never even met. And like that's it. Your whole day is already passed. Right.
I mean, people get invested though.
I know, they get really invested in like, but it's like
totally.
It's like, why? Right.
No, I agree. I mean,
it's true.
It's kind of sad.
I mean, it always depends on the people too.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
like there's
that's
content, you're learning more stuff and all that sort of stuff. Like all that's great.
Yeah.
It
But
all
at the
really
same
depends
time,
what you're taking in. 100%,
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah.
listening
Yeah.
to. Like if you're listening to Call Her Daddy, like dude, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Like you're just in here for the drama.
what?
Come on.
What is Call Her Daddy?
You guys don't know Call Her Daddy,
is
the
that?
podcast?
I've never heard of Call Her Daddy.
I'm pretty sure it's something like that. I'm pretty sure. Like it's one of like the most like popular female like podcasts out there.
No clue.
Yeah, but it's literally revolved around just like drama and shit like that. Yeah, look it up actually, Jamie. Hashtag
Jamie, gossip.
Young VIP Pork Chop. What else?
Young
Meegs. Meegs. What else?
Superest one.
Superest one.
These are all of Miguel's.
Fatima.
Too easy,
Can you
bro.
look that up,
Tags.
please?
Yeah.
Huh?
Porn jabber.
Too easy, bro.
No, that's crazy. I never heard of Call Her Daddy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see,
bro.
Call Her Daddy. It's how many subscribers?
Who's the host of it? Like, what's her name?
900K.
What's her name? The host.
900K
That
is
shit-
pretty good.
That's not good, bro.
Alex Cooper. Yeah, she's like a famous like female like
Sounds
YouTuber.
Bro, all these
Or
bored
podcaster,
girls
I
are
guess.
probably like, this is all they intake.
Bro, you
And
know
when
what's
their
the
man comes home, they
crazy-
just spark up shit.
What is it? I'll get caught on tinges of it. It's I forget what podcast it is. It's the it's like the dating podcast. It's like this dude, they talk about like the dating norms, basically, like the dating struggles, like why it's so hard to date in this day and age. And they'll bring on like OnlyFans girls or like people that just have like insane standards and just make them look so stupid.
Like the Red
Oh,
Pill
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. I hate
yeah,
the Red
dude.
Pill podcast though. The host of that, I'm not a fan of. I'm just
Sometimes I'm not.
It's called that?
It's literally called
I
the Red
think
Pill
it's- yeah,
part.
Red
Yeah,
Pill.
I've never seen it.
but
You've
it's
seen it.
Yeah,
It's
Like, you've
it's
seen
bad.
You've
clips
definitely
of
seen
it.
it, bro.
If you saw a clip
At
of it,
least a
you know
clip.
what it is. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's just it's like brain toxicity in a podcast.
It's
Yeah.
literally OnlyFans girl that come in here like, if he can't pay all my bills, then I don't want to be with him.
And then the
Like-
host just shreds into
Yeah,
it.
and then
like,
the host is just like,
"This
well,
is why-"
you sell your body on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
OnlyFans. Like, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
Like,
Or like females go in there and complain like, I can't find a good man, blah blah blah, and their feet like
Facts.
OnlyFans and like they're doing all this nasty shit, and the guy's like, well yeah, well you think anybody's gonna want a woman that's just like showing her body off to the whole world for money? No.
Bro, did you guys ever hear about Kevin Samuels?
No.
You guys
the
ever
name
know that
sounds
name?
mad familiar.
Kevin Samuels, it was this guy on TikTok. I think he was like super popular during COVID, but he died recently.
Okay.
Like maybe a year ago or something. I'm not too sure, but
Rest in peace.
Jamie, look that up.
he would do a ton of like live streams and videos
Uh-huh.
where women would call in and ask like why they're having issues dating
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
like why no man will want them.
Are
Right.
you talking about the black man with glasses?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy?
yeah,
That guy?
yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh, I've seen
Oh, I did
not
videos
know.
of him every
I
now
didn't know
and
he
then.
Yeah.
passed away. No.
Yeah, he died, bro.
From
Damn.
what? Do we know?
No, he got an illness or something. Yeah, but
Oh,
dude, he would grill these
Yeah.
women calling like they're all like complaining and shit, and then he's just like he
You're
just gets
overweight.
straight to it. He's like, "All right, how tall are you and how much do you weigh?" they're like, I'm 5'2", and he's like, "How much do you weigh?" And she's like, well, I'm on the thicker side. He's like, how much do you weigh? Like,
I
answer
need a
the
number.
question. And then, they give some fucking big ass number, like damn near 200 pounds or some shit.
Damn.
I mean, damn near 200 pounds ain't really that bad.
But
Oh, but like 5'2"?
Oh,
Five. No, you gotta think
five-
about the
Yeah.
size, bro. Like
5'2",
she's that
5'2" is
small.
Like,
crazy.
you're already
That big, like,
compressed.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah,
fucking
yeah, no,
It's
that's
like a
wild.
soccer ball, real quick.
shit. Soccer ball. Bro,
Sorry,
good
that's
luck.
so fucked.
Bro, not even Ronaldo's strong leg could kick that, bro. The glazer. But yeah, dude.
No, that's crazy.
No,
That
that's
guy would
wild.
like grill these ladies, but it was all like facts.
Yeah.
No, for
Oh,
sure. For sure. I think it's like, it's like a weird thing that we're like in this day and age with like feminism and like where like women are trying to stand and like trying to get equality, but then at the same time, then it's like, but then they're trying to stand for equality, but then they just want like all their responsibilities taken off their hands because they want a man to do it. It's like, where do you draw the line with
Bro,
it?
you know what I think is what it looks like is happening is that like men and women are meant to be, a team, right?
Fact.
Yeah.
Like there's
Facts.
no I'm better than
Facts.
you, no nothing of that.
Right.
But nowadays they're trying to make it seem like the women that are like brainwashed. There's still good girls out there, but for the majority they're all brainwashed. They're trying to like do too much without men.
That's
Okay?
true.
Yeah.
And
That's
a man
so
is
true. I get you
a
on
man
that.
is naturally going to be better at leading and figuring shit out,
Yeah.
being logistical, whereas the woman's going to provide the rest of the stuff when it comes to in the home and all that sort of things with the family, right? But women are trying to be too much like men, so it's pushing away men from their natural role, right? Because not even their natural role is enough
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah.
Because women are too like stuck on this idea that they have to be better and they have to do all this shit when in reality they don't. And a lot of
Yeah.
women are also unhappy because of
Yeah.
that. They don't want to go fucking do a man's job, like work, raise kids and all. Like they don't want to,
Yeah,
bro.
and like respectfully,
No,
men
bro.
don't even want that to be the case.
Yeah.
No, totally.
Yeah.
The man naturally wants to provide. Like just let him naturally provide and you do your thing. It's like that. That's how it's supposed to be, bro.
Yeah.
And now you're getting all these women that are going so far off of the traditional roles that they're like delusional.
Yeah. And there's still like those big women entrepreneurs. And
Yeah.
Like that's all good on themselves.
There's still many good ones, but also the majority is just going towards this like dark side
Yeah.
and
There's
it's
just
pushing the
facts.
men like
There's certain ways
Yeah,
to go
it's
about
kind of
it.
weird. Like you said, like what is it? You said like pushing men away. It's like with the construct that we're talking about, like in this day and age, it's like women are complaining that they can't find no good men, but then it's like all the good men don't want to be with them because of what they're asking for. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
need to make 500K, need to like do this, need to do that, need to do that. It's like where is
500K a year.
like
bro.
where's the balance in that?
Yeah,
Right.
there
Like
is no.
I mean, if we talk like relationships, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's a two-way fucking street, and like all these supposedly high-end women are just like women with high standards, and like you make 70K a year and you need somebody to make 3 times your amount. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like it's like a 1 in a million chance. Like why don't you just search for somebody who will make, no matter what situation you're in, make you feel like you are the only woman in the world that matters. Like that's what you should be searching.
bro, a lot of it too is that these women also like have kids
Right.
and they're the ones asking all these
Right.
things.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, like yeah, there's guys out there that will take you in and respect to all that.
Shout out
Nothing
to those
against
guys,
it.
Yeah, for
That's a real man right there.
Yeah.
But a lot of these women nowadays also,
I mean, that's a whole part of like the society today. At the end of the day, nobody knows exactly what they're doing. Like legit, the other day I saw a podcast with Kevin Durant and Speed.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Impulsive.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
That's just,
dude.
No, at the end of the day, nobody knows really what's going on. They're just trying to live it day by day. So
Yeah.
it just comes down to stability.
everything is so social media based now.
yeah.
No,
Do you
it
see it
really
ever
is.
like switching maybe?
I don't. I
Changing.
think just with like technology changing and everything, I mean like just because I deal with teenagers consistently, like on a week by week basis, like they're just getting more and more just like, I don't know. It's not really like antisocial, I would call, but just like so disconnected. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it takes a kid that I meet for the first time like 6 months to eventually come out of their shell and be who they are, like for real, because it's just so held back. It's like because they're worried about worried about other people's opinions, or worried about who's gonna judge them, or it's like, oh, like the cancel culture is big, and then it's like there's so many different things in like social disconnect, and it started with like the COVID thing, right? Like when everybody went in isolation, you know what I mean? Like with everybody just not being involved in each other's lives daily. And now it's like, okay, wait, everyone can get kind of used to this. Like now it's like, I'm sure if you looked at the percentage of kids in public school compared to before COVID and after COVID, it would drop immensely because so many parents like got paranoid, and then had like tons of kids are now doing online school.
Tablet babies.
Yeah. It's tablet babies and it's homeschooling. Yeah. Because now it's like, then you got the gentle parenting, which is like a whole new thing that started from COVID TikTok, that it's like
dude, what the fuck is that, bro?
Do you know what gentle parenting is?
Like,
honey, stop.
Dude, we talked
please.
about this one time. Loki got a little bit heated at one point.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, we did. This is a couple episodes ago.
I can't remember, to be honest with you.
Gentle parenting is basically like
That's crazy. There's no way.
It's basically just like having the parent is very hands off and allow their kids to express their emotions. So it's like if a kid's having a temper tantrum, instead of just letting them have a temper tantrum, they're trying to talk to them like they are a 23-year-old person. Be like, express your emotions. What are you feeling right now? Why did you feel the need to do that? Do you think that is bad? Like having them figure it out instead of like having some discipline.
Yeah.
Like, and that's where like, you know, kids like aren't respecting authority as much. You got kids who just think that they know everything, and just like it's breeding a really interesting
Also, you treat your kid like a
generation.
fucking robot, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, straight up.
Like you can't like I've seen the clips of it happening.
Yeah.
And they have this like this like a toddler, bro,
Mm-hmm.
throwing a tantrum, and they're like talking to him exactly like you were saying. And the kids still fucking, guess what? They're still having the fucking tantrum.
Yeah, they don't know what they're
But
feeling. Like,
they're
you
like,
help them out.
imagine hearing that. Like, imagine you being small and you're hearing this from your parent, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
It
dude,
doesn't work.
it doesn't work, bro. Like, what? You're my, like, boss at this place that I work at?
Yeah,
I'm a fucking
right?
toddler,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Like,
try to- that's the thing. Even to like my younger brother and sister, they're
Right.
still like just barely turning teenagers and
Yeah.
stuff. And I try to be upfront, like talk to them about stuff, and they still don't get it.
yeah.
It's like there's a certain way you got to go about it. Not gentle, not aggressive or nothing, but
There's a
everybody
balance,
works-
Yeah,
bro.
you have
There's
to
a
find a
balance.
balance.
They're, that generation is a little bit slower
yeah,
than us.
Mm-hmm.
they're
Let's just
two,
say that,
they're 2
like-
years behind or something.
Like
Definitely,
we
bro.
came in with the knowledge of like all these, not to make these mistakes because of our parents, the way that we grew up.
Well,
you know?
also, when we were growing up, phones weren't also, like, too
Yeah.
big yet.
that too.
Yeah.
Like, we were
phones-
just right
yeah.
on the, like,
Yeah.
the
I
beginning,
was literally talking to my
right?
coworker. Like my first phone was a flip phone that I had for like 2 or 3 years before I got anything close to
Yeah,
it.
and
Like,
even though you had it,
that
you were
is-
still, like, outside, bro.
The little
Yeah,
slide
oh,
bar.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Oh yeah, I got
sidekick.
like
Yeah.
like we're it's not as often now, but I feel like kids nowadays aren't like getting told like they're inside all day, like go the fuck outside, like go do something. Like there are days where I would be told to go outside and I would grab a shovel and I would scrape the ground for about 30 minutes and figure it out. Like go entertain yourself. You know what I mean? It's like kids nowadays, it's so like social media is the entertainment, or like some sort of games are the entertainment. Like no one can just like go outside and like have an imagination.
Go
And,
ride your
like,
bike, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
facts.
Go ding dong.
My little
Ciao.
brother does want to go ride the bike, but you know what they're riding now?
Huh.
Electric bikes.
Oh yeah, everything's
Yeah,
everything's electric
bro.
bikes.
That's
That's
Everything's
so true.
I
That's
dropped
so
my
true.
siblings off to school in middle school, and I see like at minimum 15 kids going up the hill in electric bikes, electric
Yeah.
scooter or something.
Dude,
I can't hate on that too bad because that's pretty.
It's dope.
I
it's
wish
dope
I,
as fuck, but
I
also,
wish I
like,
had
bikes
an
cost-
electric bike
what
back
the
in
fuck?
the day.
Yeah, that shit's
These bikes are
expensive,
pretty damn
dude.
expensive.
That's like $1,000,
Like, I-
$2,000.
You're also
bro.
trusting a
Well,
middle
so-
schooler with this?
Okay, so there's some bikes that don't come electric, and you buy the electric packs, and it comes
Yeah.
with like gear settings, and you put it in, and then you install it. So it's not like the actual bike that makes the electric; it's just the electric pack.
Yeah, I guess so.
In
yeah,
most
yeah.
cases, that would make sense. But there's this one kid that he hangs out with in downtown, and I like when I went to pick him up, I saw him just zipping past me. I'm like, whoa, what is he riding?
Oh, dude, they move. They move.
Yeah.
I'm like, what
They
the
go,
hell
like,
is
at
he
least
riding?
30,
He's
bro.
like, he's
Oh
riding-
yeah, no doubt.
He's riding a Suron. I'm like, I search up a Suron.
Oh,
that shit's
bro.
$4,000, dude.
Yeah, I know. Misha has one.
Yeah.
A Surron?
Yeah,
They're
but you can
fast.
upgrade it.
They're
A
very
original battery comes up. You can go as fast as 30 miles an hour, and then you can get the upgraded battery that takes it up to 80 miles an hour.
80 miles an
Yeah,
hour?
and that's what Misha has.
You're
That
gonna,
thing
you,
is
you would need
powerful,
you would need a
bro.
license for that.
Yeah.
That's a battery.
Yeah,
okay.
It's electric.
battery.
Legally, it's
But
don't
no,
need-
but you're
Yeah.
it's still, if it has the capability to go, like, I think
There's
there's
some
got to be a
loophole, bro.
rule where
There's a
it's like
loophole.
after like a
Not
certain amount of
anymore.
it's a
They're
loophole or
changing it. They're changing it. They're making a law now.
It's
like,
also
for electric
EV.
bikes for like over a certain speed. You have to have a license now.
yeah, that would 100%.
So like guys, if you're trying to like get a Suron, fucking get that shit now before it's too late, and like
Hey.
go fucking speed.
Yeah,
Real
if you
quick.
just got like $8,000 to just drop,
Nah, man.
sure.
But do your research though. We didn't tell you shit.
You know, Suron is the best. Trust me. It might be a wedding gift that I'm getting for my wedding. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Are you
okay,
serious?
fine.
Yeah, that's what I was told. He was like, maybe it's a wedding gift I can get you. I was like, oh.
Damn, you're gonna be biking down to Seattle now for work?
Imagine, bro. Go on a Suron over I-90,
Bro.
On the 520, fucking.
No,
I
bro.
mean, I could.
Our
Can-
sweet
couldn't
little
I?
Axel cannot get hurt like that.
Not like
This
that.
is true. Yeah,
No.
you see, yeah.
Hey, bro, but real quick about that whole gentle parenting and stuff. This
Yeah.
might remind you guys a little bit that we talked about it
No.
when I was saying, oh, the comedian Bill Burr, he made a movie about it called Old Dads last year.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think I saw that.
It's legit a comedy movie, but like with a couple of comedians. One of the dads is like doing the whole gentle parenting thing, and the kid's a complete psychopath. It's just,
the fuck?
it's definitely worth
Did
watching.
it get like good reviews? Like, was it like a pretty renowned movie
it's
when
on-
it came out?
The fact that not a lot of people have heard about it, it probably didn't gain much traction, but it's still on Netflix. It's
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't
pretty
be
funny.
using Netflix.
no, it's pretty funny, man. Realistically, I would recommend watching it just because
Okay.
they're like getting into that age where like, oh, I remember back in my day, this, that, and the
Right.
kids are like, what are you, old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like,
What the fuck is that screen to the right?
That's all the coding
he
and shit.
clicked
F11.
Why the fuck do you have that open? You think you're cool and shit?
Inspect
Can
element,
you even
bro.
understand what the fuck it's saying?
Miguel, inspect element.
I
and
open it
change
every now and then on
the
accident.
text.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Am I getting hacked, bro?
I'm
Like, I
hacking.
freak
No,
out.
It's the back end of the website.
It's so interesting that you can see that.
That guy to the left looks like Dave Chappelle, right?
I thought it was Dave
It's
Chappelle
not
from
Dave
afar. It
Chappelle.
looked like Dave
It's
Chappelle.
not. It's like people call him Dave Chappelle's twin.
That guy on the
Mm.
right, he played in a movie,
Yeah.
Jumanji, as the bad guy.
No, that's not
He's
him.
been in a couple
No, that's not
movies,
him.
bro.
That looks like him, bro.
It looks like him. I know who you're thinking of, but I think that guy actually plays in he's not a very like crazy popular actress, but he was in I think he's in what is it? Abbott Elementary. I don't know if y'all know that. You guys know the comedy Abbott Elementary?
No.
No.
Fantastic comedy show. It's on Hulu. It is so funny. It's basically about the Philadelphia public school system, and it focuses on this elementary school, Abbott, and the main character is an incoming, basically she is a new teacher fresh out of college, like super stoked, right? Like all happy-go-lucky, and then she gets hit with problems in every different episode of like realizing like this is like a different dynamic, like things don't come easy, like the school district doesn't help, they don't provide the money, and it's actually pretty real in terms of like the struggles they deal with,
Yeah,
but they
yeah.
make it super funny. It won a Grammy actually, like it actually won a Grammy, and it's like I think it's on its second season now, but the actors in it are super solid. There's kind of like a little love quarrel as well. They have what is it, the actor from Everybody Hates Chris, the main character,
Oh yeah.
he's in it, and
Chris Rock?
no, not Chris Rock. No.
No,
But
I know what you mean.
but no, he's like one of like the main cast. It's super good. I highly recommend it. I think it's fire.
Well, I kind of want to switch the topic from this.
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah.
I'd say,
Go for
we should ask our question, our staple question
Yeah, actually,
for the pod.
This is actually like the perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Halfway through the
So-
podcast.
Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
something that, you grew up with that influenced you to be the person you are today.
Oh,
The staple
that's
question,
a loaded
dude.
question. Now that
Who is Calvin?
What made Calvin?
Yeah,
what
what made
influenced?
Calvin?
What made Calvin?
What influenced you to be Calvin Thomas today?
Oh, I don't know. I think if I had to think about it, I think it was the adversity that I was brought up with. Like, both, like, I came from a pretty wealthy family. The dynamics of how my family was growing up was nothing close to perfect.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair to say with a lot of families, right? I think if you have a perfect family, I would call bullshit on it any day of the week. But you know, like, my sisters had their struggles, and because of that, it's like I was very isolated in terms of, like, I was a very individualistic person at a young age.
Are you the youngest?
I am the youngest. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
the youngest. I'm the youngest of 3. So I have 2 older sisters.
Okay.
But because of what they had going on in their life, I was kind of, like, left to my own devices a lot of the time,
Yeah.
which kind of, you know, if we, you know, speed run the road down to, you know, where I ended up like 3 years ago, like, I was, you know, stuck in addiction, and that wasn't fucking good. You know what I mean? And it, like, a lot of, because I had that individualistic personality, it brewed a lot of bad habits and mentalities of, like, oh, I can do anything, nothing can stop me, like, I kind of know it all and can do it all kind of deal, until, like, things got really fucking bad, and, you know, the suicidal, you know, idealization and all that good stuff, right? It just it was a dark time. So I think it's, like, to answer your question in terms of, like, what made me today, I think it's a lot of it is just the adversities that I faced in terms of the relationship dynamics with my parents was a big one, in terms of, you know, getting back my mom's trust and, you know, actually being involved in her life, considering she doesn't live in this state anymore and hasn't for the past, like, 6 years. So that was, like, a big jump. I was out of her life for a long time.
Yeah.
And then with my dad, it's come leaps and bounds, because growing up, it was like me and him our struggle as a relationship was super difficult, because he was my basketball coach, but he was also my father. And he didn't know how to switch it on and off in terms of being a coach and being a father. And so we would have our battles. And it's like, even like when we would work out, sometimes we'd only work out 10 minutes and we get caught in an argument. It's like, fuck it, we're going home. Right. And so it was super tough. And then as I got older, it's like, I started learning the game more. I started understanding where it was coming from. But then, like I said, when I was in individualistic in addiction, I, like, cut myself out, basically. Like, I would show up to family events and that was it. And I was pieced the fuck out, you know? But, you know, now it's like today, it's like a complete 180 and a half. Like, now we run a business together. Now we coach together. Like, he is the person I aspire to be. Like, my mom, in terms of, like, influence in what makes me want to be who I want to be, like, my mom and her tenacity and grit to overcome adversity, and especially in her line of work, she's a woman in the fashion industry. It's not common to be successful, except, like, if you're modeling or something, right? She's like a biz person, right? And so it's like that grit to overcome anything, that, like, no matter where you are, like, you have what it takes. And then with my dad, it's like the guidance and leadership that he has shown to me, to my sisters, and also to the kids, all the kids that he's coached. It, like, really influences to kind of, like, mold me into, like, this, like, just this gritty leader that, like, I don't really take no shit, no matter, like, how I look or how I present myself. It's like, I'm still gonna do whatever I can to fucking help you. You know what I mean? Like, I always want to, now you're talking about, like provide, like, as a man, you want to provide, like, I want to create something that is my own, that is also, like, a guiding force to so many young people. Because I feel like I didn't have that, because I mean, granted, it was, like, my own fault I made that happen, but I want to be able to be that person for other people. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be, like, I always say to myself, like, I want to be that light to somebody that can, like, they look forward to seeing me because I can help them and guide them become a man.
Right.
Or, like, help them become a better athlete, help them become better at their passion, like, all that kind of stuff. So, in the long, short answer, that's the answer.
Hey, man, it's better than some people's
That
pillow stories.
let's be honest. By far, that is
was a
the
great
most
we've had some
real answer that we've ever gotten. Like,
we've had some pretty bad answers on that question.
Shout out to Young VIP.
yeah, poor job.
Young VIP.
Poor job, Fatima Meeks. Damn, bro.
Hey, bro, if you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
just based off of that was really cool. I've known you for a fairly long time, but this whole business thing that you just said, what is that about? When did it start? How's it going?
Inform us.
Crazy, actually. So I had met these two guys just through playing around the the greater Seattle area, and one of them runs a business firm, so they help businesses and partner with them and build them up who they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And like, me and my dad about like 2 years ago had, he had almost like acquired a warehouse to be able to start training guys. 'Cause it's something he's wanted to do for like a long time now, but he hasn't been able to, one, find the gym space, which was the most problematic, and then like, struggle of getting clients and how do you do that, right?
Yeah.
And one day I was driving to practice like while I was in season for my high school that I coached for, and it was like I'm done working hourly. I'm just done with it. Like I'll do it until I get this business off the ground. But I made a call to my buddy and I was like, yo, like I got this thing and I want to do, like, can we talk about it? And so it basically turned into a bigger conversation than what it even started as. And I got my dad on board with it, and I was like, hey, I got these buddies that run a business firm. They're super successful. Like, let's go talk to them about this. And apparently, like, small world kind of idea wise, it was like they had been wanting to do this for about 2 years now, but they're so busy with the other like 4 to 7 businesses that they run, they don't have the manpower to do it. But with me and my dad, now they have the people to do it. And so they're like, okay, now this is turning, instead of just like being basically like consultors, this is going to become a full-blown partnership. So we have like a great partnership with our business firm, and they basically, have brought us to the point where like we got like a few clients in the gym, which is great. Mm-hmm. We're about like 3.5 months in. I think we officially got our LLC in February or March. That's like when we were officially first established with the state and all that. But yeah, we got like,
whoa, bro, that was that long ago?
Yeah.
What?
I know, it was crazy.
That went by so fucking quick.
And that's why like I commend, this firm. I mean, like they were just hop on it in terms of getting like our ERN, the LLC, like all that good stuff. And like they because I didn't know, my left from my ass in terms of business, right?
Yeah.
And they like broke it down in the most simple terms as possible. And it was like, okay, now I get what's going on. And like they're like they take care of all like the back end, like the contracts, the insurances and all that, and we just provide like the actual service, which is dope. And we of course do like some legwork. Like I do mostly the legwork in terms of like the social media presence, mm-hmm. Which I'm like off and on and I got to get better on.
What's the social media?
It is on Instagram. It's Dynamic Hoops Training, I believe it's called. Training. And then on TikTok, it's same thing, dynamic.hoops.training. So check it out. Check it out if y'all want.
Guys, check
we got
that
some
out.
dope ass videos up. We have, we got a bunch of media content shot from like professional videographers, which was super dope to have in the gym with like some like super high level guys, like like top varsity guys, on the greater east side, which is kind of like, the level that we can coach at, which is super dope.
Yeah.
But kind of like talking about like the struggles, like it's tough sometimes getting guys in the gym. You know what I mean? Because we have the influence of L-Dub, but we can only coach them until the end of this month of July. And now it's like, okay, now we have to find our own clients, which is like, it's different. It's super different.
When does basketball season start in high school again?
November. So we can't, because we're like registered state coaches, we can't coach them until November. We can coach them for June and July, which was great because that's when like we were launching things and we can get them in the gym.
Yeah. But this is like what you're saying is the kids that you're coaching for LDub, right? You're trying to get into the
So we've been getting them into our into where we coach. And like it's a little bit different because they pay, right? Because it's a business and we're trying to make some money. But it's also like we're trying to use our influence on them to help maybe bring other people like from their AAU teams or other people like that. But it hasn't always been like super smooth.
No, of course.
But yeah, it's like every now and then, we through our website we'll catch somebody, and we found somebody through like emailing us, and we've been training him for a few weeks now. I think we just got another one actually today interested for like a 16-week training package. Ooh. So I mean it's super fucking cool.
What consists of like that 16-week like training package?
So I mean it depends on where you all start. So like most clients that I talk with, I kind of break down in terms of like how much has your kid played, like what's the highest level he's played at, what is he looking to gain in the next like year or so. like what's his end goal kind of deal, right? Because I could have a guy that's like, I just like want my kid to, you know, have fun and enjoy the sport, and then like it kind of gives us a directive in terms of how we want to coach him, right? And it's like, okay, so the first training is like super simple, and we kind of just see what level he's actually at, and then we build on it. So like, I mean, this kid that we've been working out, you know, we realize that, you know, he doesn't dribble all the well in terms of like being strong with his hands and then, you know, his shooting. So like literally for like 30 minutes, we just worked on his form. And then we worked him out on Tuesday, and it was like his form is way better. Now we can start adding to it. And so it's super, like that's the greatest thing I love about coaching. It's when you see the progress, because one, it like not only like it validates like me and my father that like what we do, like we're good at what we do, but it's also like, it's so cool to watch the kid grow and like have him enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like when you see the smile on their face, when they're like, oh yeah, now I'm getting this, like now I can really hoop. It's like, it is so freaking fulfilling. It might be one of the most fulfilling things I've ever done in my life. I
can relate to that, only because when I worked at Pro Club, I was lucky enough to be able to be a soccer coach as well for like little kids. Yeah. Like, it was a big transition, but it's something that I always wanted to try. And it was a very fun thing to do. Right. And just like when it came to like towards the end of the practice and all the kids were like ready to like scrimmage. It's like 1v1, everybody against each other. Like, dude, knowing like all the little things that they did before, like how to stop the ball, how to pass the ball properly, how to shoot the ball, how to cross the ball. And like, they would use that in practice and they would be so fucking happy.
Have you ever gotten chills doing it?
No.
There are times when like, I think just because I love it, I'm so passionate about it. Like when I see a kid struggling with like one thing over and over again, and I give him that tip, and he does it right, like I've gotten chills watching him, just that big smile on his face, like I get it now, right? Yeah. And it's like you like, especially in my day and age, like my coach was like a second father. You know what I mean? Like some certain coaches in my life like really touched me and like I super connected with, you know? And it's like it's a different relationship. And like I got a few guys on, you know, that I coach at L-Dub that like I would consider them like my guys, you know what I mean? I would treat them like my little brothers, like brothers I never had. You know what I mean? It's like when they really care about you, because you can see their level of care the longer you coach them. You know what I mean? Like they're asking like coach, are you gonna play today? Like, or coach, like, are you gonna be there today? Are you gonna be at the game today? Like just feeling that and them wanting you to be there, or having them text you and ask about stuff, like it's super freaking cool. Like it's something that I wouldn't have thought that I would be in the position that I am now 3 years ago. Not by a long shot.
Does it make you feel old? And they're like, coach, are you going to play today?
No, it actually doesn't. Because I can still run with those varsity boys.
I mean, dude, we're not that fucking old, bro.
I know.
Like, what, 23, that's what I'm saying. 22?
Like I'm not there yet at all. But
we're still spry.
There are some times I do feel old there, yeah. Because then it's like I think of the freshmen and I look at like think of the age, like I'm 23 and they're coming in 14. I almost have 10 years on that fucking kid. That ain't right. That ain't right. Bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Think about the number wise, bro. Dude, that's crazy to think about.
We're all out of high school, but like, let's be real. Like for our age, like, it feels like high school was maybe like what 2 years ago.
It was yesterday,
like
bro.
Yesterday,
dude. Like, it was yesterday.
Like, dude, sometimes I literally I think back and I'm just like, no way, bro. That shit was 6 years ago. Like, bro, what?
Also, COVID fucking like sped shit up so fast.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys because you guys had to deal with that COVID year. We got out just in time.
I didn't even get to graduate, but I was there for you.
Bro, it was my best academic year too.
Yeah, really, your COVID year?
Oh fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. I was like on a roll. Like I had
just being at home. Huh? Just being at home?
No. Well, at the beginning of the year.
Before the shutdown?
It was just clicking. It made sense.
Everything I was fucking fired, bro. Like, I think I had 2 A's and 1 B, and then like a B minus or some shit.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. I did not graduate with a good GPA.
Bro, I didn't either. Bro.
Like, my overall was under a 3. I think I graduated with like a .289.
Mine was like at least a 2.58. That's all.
Wait,
I
know. What?
2.89 GPA. Accumulative.
Oh, bro. Yeah, bro. What is that? Accumulative of what?
I think it's like around like almost. A C average.
Yeah.
Bro, because I figured.
Right.
Granted, I was a pothead back in high school. Not proud of it, but it's like I just figured out a way to where it's like, how can I do the bare minimum but
Yeah.
still make sure I turn my shit in on time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it the one class I do
Dude.
remember somehow I passed with a B? Was geometry in like sophomore year. I had 22 missing assignments in that class. I didn't do a lick of homework, but I got like an A on every single test. So that just carried my
The
grade.
tests
Yep.
were the
That's
biggest
crazy
thing,
work.
bro. The tests is
Yep.
what would drag your grade. Either it would make your grade or
Oh
it would
yeah.
fucking
If
kill
you did
it,
good
bro.
on the test, you know you're chilling.
Yeah.
Bro, I never studied for any tests.
I was a total opposite, dude.
You never
Never.
you never
You
studied
studied?
for tests?
No,
No.
I
See,
didn't.
I don't like
I mean, I
people
studied,
like
but I
you.
shit the bed.
People like
Nah.
you that just like
Never, bro.
oh like I don't never got to study. I just
Uh.
retain information. Like fuck you.
But that's the thing. Like, I also never did the homework, but
I-
I also did good on the test.
Dude, I
But
always.
yeah, see, but you're just a pusher who just like everything that happened in class. I just remember.
Nah,
Yeah,
that
I
was
remember,
not
but I
the
didn't do
mission.
shit, bro. And then, like, let's say I was maybe failing one class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right before the semester, right before finals and shit, I go up to the teacher. I'm like, hey, like, what can I do, like, to get my grade up, you know? She's like, well, look, you have a blah, 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 missing assignments, hella.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, and she's like, but these ones are, like, worth a lot of points, so do these. And if you get above this grade in the test, like, you'll be good. I
Hey.
just make sure to do it, and that's it.
Right, that's just true.
Yeah.
On a real note, what was your guys' worst memory from high school?
Ooh,
That's a
fuck.
juicy question.
I have no
Worst.
memories of high school.
Memory.
You don't have no memories?
No,
You were there 3 years, 3.5 years,
Three
at
and a half
least.
years.
At least.
So
I remember
true.
seeing you in the
That's
goddamn
true.
halls.
No, I need to think of this. What do you guys got?
I have a good one,
I know I have a good one.
but this might surprise the guests a lot because of what I've said in the past. So, quick disclaimer. Let's just say in high school, I had my fun. I experimented. I've grown. I'm a grown man. I pay
I
my
think
bills.
I think an
I'm
understatement. I
responsible.
think saying an understatement is an understatement.
yeah.
But I'm
for
not
you.
the same man. Those things influenced me to be the man I am today. So don't look at me differently. But the worst memory I have, it was during like SATs time. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
were starting
State
late.
tests.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
would start late and shit like that.
Yeah.
Let me put these on real quick.
Oh god.
This is a vibe.
Oh, you think you're cool now, bro?
No,
You can't
but
hide the guilt.
Yeah, bro, for real.
let me try.
Facts.
But so we were gonna start class. What was the usual time? Like 10 or 11?
I think it was like 10
around
or
that
something
time.
like that. Yeah.
And we went over to one of our friends' house. I'm not gonna say their name. And
Was I
we
with
went-
you at this time?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Like you were
God.
there 100%. And we went over there to chief it up before class, right? Like, oh, no big problem. Like we'll be fine before we go to class. I was too young. I was too dumb. I went over the limit. Got way too geeked. It was time to go to class. It was like 9:40. We're like, fuck. Luckily we're like maybe just 10 minutes away, if anything. So I was like, fuck. I was like, I can't, bro. Like, I was like, let me take a nap for like 20 minutes before we go. Woke up, still fried out of my mind. I was like, fuck, it's over. I was like, I'm gonna have to go. I have to go in. We drive there. We park like maybe like 2 minutes away from L-Dub. Start walking there, and we're coming through the back, through where like the baseball court is, and
I
like
know what
the
you're
gym and like the
talking
weight
about
training
now.
gym, through there.
Yeah.
And like we're walking down those stairs to going through like the lunchroom
Mm.
Yeah.
from the gym area and like that
Oh,
building.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, at the time my girlfriend's like, she's like, "Are you good?" I was like, "No." I was like, "No, I can't go into class." I was like, "I don't know where I am." I was like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I was like, "I don't think I should be here." But at the time I was so scared to skip class that I was just like, "Fuck, I have to go in." Dude, I go in, I walk into class. I literally go in like this. I go in, I sit down, bro. Head down, not even looking. Miguel's in class as well because this was our English class, so we're reading a book at the time.
Miguel was at school.
Yeah, dude, this is when Miguel used to go to school, guys. And then I like sit down, and then everyone's reading, and then like my teacher notices something's off with me, so she comes over to me, bro. Like, keep in mind,
What teacher was it? I need to know.
I don't think you know her, Miss Tirado. She
Oh,
was black.
yeah, yeah.
She had
Yeah, yeah.
glasses and all that.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was really cool teacher. And she like came up to me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was not. I had my hoodie on. Keep in mind, dude. Like I'm just looking down. I have my hoodie on. She's like, "Are you good?" And I was like, "No, no, I'm not good at all." She's like, "What's wrong?" I was like,
I need to sleep.
"One of my friends gave me something before lunch or before class started, and I think it was an edible." She's
Oh my
like,
god, you said
Yeah, no, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
No way.
Straight up. I said,
He took the innocent card.
yeah, bro.
I'm the victim. I'm
Yeah.
the victim.
And because I wasn't trying to throw the homie under the bus,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I think it was an edible. And like, I was like, I think I'm really high. And then she's like, oh no. She's like, I'm so sorry, but like, I have to call, like the security people that walked around. Was like that lady.
Oh yeah.
Sherry.
And, yeah,
Shout out.
Sherry.
Sherry.
Oh, shout out Sherry.
She's like, I have to
Sherry
call
was-
Sherry.
Sherry
and
was
you have to
legit.
go to the office right now. Like, I can't let you go on throughout the day like this.
You
I was like,
I'm
no,
remembering
dude.
this now
I
because
was
I
like,
remember
no.
hearing that you ended up in the
No.
office somehow that day.
Yeah,
And
What
I don't
ended
know
up
what the
happening, bro?
fuck happened.
she came, and dude, I was so fried. I was so fried. Oh my god, I just remembered like in that area at the time, like a person that I knew was in the grade above me that I was talking to at the time as well. She was going to the bathroom and she saw me.
Oh, walking with Sherry?
Yeah, walking with Sherry, and like I was so out of it. Like I was so scared, and Sherry was like, "It's gonna be okay." She's like, "Don't worry, you'll be fine." She's like, "Yeah, this happens.
Yeah.
Like as long as you didn't do this on purpose, like it's okay. Like we're gonna take you to the nursing's office." Dude, I go to the nursing's office. She lays me down. Bro, everything is fucking spinning, bro. I cannot. I was like, no. I was like, no. I was like, I'm way too
Jesus.
fucking
What'd you
fried,
take,
bro.
bro?
Dude, I ripped the bong a couple times. way
Nah,
too
on the real
much.
note, Axel has no tolerance to weed.
Back
That's
then,
the
yeah,
thing.
like
Back then,
yeah,
you
it
were
was
like
bad,
you were like
bro.
a puff blazed off your
Yeah,
ass.
It was bad. It was
Bro,
bad.
Sherry, I don't know if you guys like know Sherry on a personal level, but her son used to do a lot of the stuff too.
Oh really?
I used to talk
Oh,
to her.
for real?
Yeah, because I got after school detention how many times?
This
So
dude,
I
always dude, bro.
It's like no, like yeah, I was a bad kid.
Fuck grew up influence.
Hey, it
bad
wasn't
influence.
because it wasn't my fault. It was the damn. I'll get into
Shit
this. That's my
influence.
experience. I'll get into this. But Sherry, I used to always talk to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my son is such a like bad influence." I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm sure he's a good guy.
Nah, dude, she understood. Like
Yeah.
she understood, bro. Either way, to end it all, my dad ended up picking me up. Next thing, like I remember being in the nursing's office. Next thing I remember, I woke up in the back of the car, and then my dad looks behind me.
Oh, he was
like, saw me.
livid.
I was woke up. He's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." I was like, "I'm still fucking fried." Yeah, no, straight up. And then he's like, "Are you hungry?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I'm hungry." He's like, "You want McDonald's?" I was like, "Yes, please." He's like, "All right, let's go."
Too bad, jackass.
Dude took me to McDonald's, bro. Got me an egg McMuffin, orange juice with a fucking hash brown on the side.
Damn,
took
you
me
remember
home,
that whole
bro.
order like it was yesterday.
Oh,
Took
yeah.
me home. For the day, he left me alone to like come down from everything. To the next day, fucking ass whooping, bro. The fuck are you doing? The fuck is wrong with you? Blah blah blah. You irresponsible. Yeah, I had it all coming from you, bro. And I ended up getting in-school suspension for 2 weeks, and I ended up getting community service for 48 hours.
That's
The
crazy.
fuck?
I did it all. I got out of it. Principal
Free man.
was so proud of me. She was like, it was a mistake. At the end of the day, I saved my friend because I was like, I don't think he knew it was like an edible. Like it was a random person that gave us
Lied
this
your
brownie.
ass off.
Yeah, and I was like, he didn't know.
W.
Like we both got taken in. We both got
You don't
let
have a
out.
record either, right?
no record, no nothing because
You're
I did my time,
clean.
bro. I did my fucking
No,
time.
no. Like before that.
That was clean. Yeah, I'd never had done anything like that before in
That's
my
what
life.
saved
so.
you, bro. Because imagine if you had like
Yeah, if you had like
constant
if you
stuff.
had like a few
Yeah.
strikes like on your school record, you could have got kicked out.
Yeah, thank God.
You would have
Thank
said
God.
this story and they were
Look-
like, nah, bro, you're lying.
It would have been also bad. Like, let's say I had it on me, I would have been screwed. It would
Yeah,
have been a
that's
whole different
true.
story. But I didn't have anything on me, nothing
That's
at all.
true.
Like I
Yeah.
just came too far.
Bro, that's
to
the one
school,
thing.
bro.
Like people who came in with green in their bag wild behavior.
Yeah, bro.
Wild
you could
behavior.
smell it in the
Dumb
hall,
fucks,
bro.
bro.
You could
Wild
smell that shit in
behavior.
the hall,
Nah.
One time to my class, like this dude stepped in, like instant aroma just
He's
hit.
bringing green into
Dude,
school.
like,
Oh, you're
he was,
so
like, in a
stupid.
picnic bag or some bullshit. And like 5 minutes later, Officer King pulls in. He's like, "Yo, out."
Yeah,
yeah.
for real.
Any
Fuck
other
off.
stories?
Yeah, and fuck Axel.
I like listening.
Yeah,
to these
I
stories.
got
These
I
are
got
fun.
one. Fucking, I definitely think my worst moment in high school was I had torn my ACL. This was in like junior year, so I'm taking
Oh, I remember
chemistry,
this time.
which is by far the worst, hardest class for me personally. Chemistry was a struggle. And so I'm out of school for like 2 weeks, and I don't know if y'all had Mr. Hale back in the day.
Nah.
Super dope guy, love him to death. He's a good teacher, but like at the same time, he was also super annoying. He was one of those guys that like if you're taking a test and you ask a question, he'll look at it. Just try your best. Try it and see what happens. Like, motherfucker, I asked you a question because I need some goddamn help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
do
like
the wrong.
yeah, like he wanted you to fucking like. I mean, I get it. Like he wants to push you and whatnot. So I'm gone for like 3 to 4 weeks. I missed an entire unit. So, me being the super smart kid back in the day, I get cheesed off my ass before I go to school. I'm like, yup, I ain't got to do shit. I'm just gonna be a breeze. I'm just gonna catch up, get my assignments, do whoop-de-whoop. I get into class. And I'm like, yo, Mr. Hale, so like I don't gotta take the test, right? Like I've been gone, like I got no idea what's
Psych,
going on.
motherfucker.
He says to me with a straight face, with a little bit of a smile, "Why don't you do your best today?" My heart drops. I'm
Fuck
shook.
you, bro.
Like I'm looking at him blaze off my ass, Percival, in my crutches with a whole fucking cast on my leg. You expect me to try on a chemistry test that I already have a C in, that I don't know shit about shit? Oh, dude, I was shedding tears taking the test. Like, on my life, I was shedding tears in that test. I was, yes, I was literally looking at this paper, and I'm just like, and I think my girlfriend at the time is in that class with me, and she's looking over, she's like, okay. I'm like, nope, not even close. And I just remember the rest of my day, I was just so shook. And I think I failed the fuck out that test. And I mean, granted, like it was such a struggle to keep that class within a C and D range. Like, I don't know. I'm good at like math and whatnot and science, but chemistry was a different beast, bro.
I didn't take that shit, bro.
You didn't take chemistry?
Fuck no.
What'd you take then?
Culinary arts. That's a science,
Yeah,
bro.
I actually counted as a science. I didn't take chemistry because
I
I
took
took culinary
culinary
arts.
twice.
Yeah.
That is dog shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit. They told me, they're like,
I took
so you're gonna do
culinary arts
chemistry and
too.
stuff, right? And I'm
Hey, yo,
like, nah.
culinary arts was lit though. I used to get.
I loved culinary
Yeah.
arts, bro. That was the
I missed
best
you,
time
Chef
ever,
Mary.
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out Chef Mary.
Dude,
Chef Mary
okay,
was
at first,
Chef Mary
you guys
was
can't
dope.
admit, she looked like she was so rude. But she
Yeah.
was like
She had
so
a little
fucking
bit of
lit,
an
bro.
RBF for sure.
Oh yeah, but she was so fucking
A little
chill,
bit of an
bro.
RBF, 100%. Nah, but she was
No
dope
hate,
at the
though.
end of the
No
day.
hate.
What's
Excuse
your
me.
Yeah. What's your worst high school?
Yeah,
I know
well-
you're all stuck up and upright, but I know you got one.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
You have
You've
one.
done some stupid shit.
I got stories.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well, honestly,
Like the worst one that you think back, you're like,
I would say, like, you said the most embarrassing and
oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Honestly,
yeah.
bro, the most embarrassing for me, because I don't really have, like, a bad story.
Right.
Like, some, like, super bad thing happening. But embarrassing
Did you
was, bro, my freshman year, like, I pretty much, like, got friend zoned in front of, like, everyone at school. Outside after school.
Fuck.
You remember, right?
Nah, no, I don't.
Yeah, you do,
I
bro.
don't. When was this? What year?
Bro.
What do you mean you got friends with? Like, in what way? Was it like you like asked her out? Or
Yeah,
like, you were
yeah,
like asking,
yeah, I asked her
asking
out.
her like
In
asking for
reality-
a dance or whatnot?
Yeah, I asked her out. But in reality, like, people were going home from school.
Right.
Like, no one really saw except for some people.
Yeah.
Like, that were with
yeah,
me
yeah,
that knew
yeah,
about it.
Yeah, facts.
But that's pretty much it. But, like, that was fucking embarrassing.
It's so
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, soul
And it-
crushing.
And the thing is, it wasn't even, like, a clear friend zone just yet. Like, it was just, like, You know how the fucking maybe.
Oh, the
Yeah.
maybes, yo.
It wasn't like
maybes
it
were
wasn't even
annoying
like
back
it wasn't
in the
even like
day.
straight up, you know.
What did you ask? What did you ask? Like, what did you say?
Like,
exactly?
were you like, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah, like I told her that I liked her and shit.
And she said the maybe.
yeah.
Oh,
Like I'll let you
brother.
know. Oh, like
Damn.
Is that era la
yeah,
¿Esa
you
vieja?
know, bro. No,
la tonta?
Oh,
What?
La
brother.
tonta no tenía cerebro.
Hey, you got two
No.
guys that
No,
don't
okay.
speak Spanish here.
Yeah, exactly.
Help a nigga
It's a
out.
point,
Jamie,
bro. It's a
translate.
point for you.
Yeah, Jamie.
no, you
What's
just
up?
asking if it was someone, but it
The
wasn't.
stupid one.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nah.
They won't even know who they are anyway.
Yeah, nah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, bro, that was like probably the most embarrassing.
Wow.
And then
Damn.
all after that, all that shit happened, bro. I was in class with the people that were like that saw,
Shit.
right? And they're like,
Yeah.
this was after they're like talking about it and shit. And then the whole class kind of knew, like everyone that sat on that side of the class, right? And I was like, whatever, like fuck it. And then this one kid decides to fucking laugh, bro, and like make jokes. Okay.
Make
This
jokes
one
about
kid.
it?
Yeah, this one kid. I didn't even talk to this kid. Okay.
Oh.
And the certain person later
Looks into the camera.
comes out, or during maybe comes out as a transgender.
Oh, I'm sure you were on his ass.
What?
Dude, yeah, and it clearly was not a fucking woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one person decides to make a joke about it. I've never talked to this person. I've nothing, right?
Right.
Like he shouldn't even be there in the conversation in the first place. Makes a joke about it. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, I ain't letting that shit slide. Like, fuck this guy. So, class ends, whatever. I go follow him after, like, in the hallway.
Oh, you were headhunting.
Yeah, bro. I was following him, and then I waited until I got out of the school, and right outside, you know where the that one room where they did like aerobic stuff.
Oh,
not,
yeah,
not
yeah.
the weight training room.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the-
yeah. The dance room. Yeah.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Right outside of that, in that area,
Yeah.
I like, went up to him and I'm like, "Yo, why are you making that joke, huh?" Like, I'm just pressing him, and he's like, "I thought it was funny, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't fucking know you. Like, you shouldn't be making these jokes and shit. Like, the fuck is your problem?" And then he's like, "Oh, well, I thought it was funny, blah blah blah, and all this shit." I was like, "Whatever, bro. At least I'm not fucking gay like you are." And I just dipped. And he's just like, he just stayed there.
Look at him now.
Yeah, he just stayed there like
That is crazy.
I don't know. He was like froze, and then the next day I saw him in class. Fucking
Zip.
Didn't say a
He didn't even
goddamn word.
get close to the table. Like the whole rest of the year,
Right.
that guy was out of the picture.
Just like that.
Yeah,
ladies
just
and
like that,
gentlemen.
bro.
Just like that.
Just like that. That's
Wow.
crazy.
I'm over here hurt as fuck dealing with all this bullshit,
Facts.
and this fucking dude who thinks he's a woman, who's clearly a fucking dude, is deciding to
Let the man
fucking
be,
make fun of
damn.
me, bro.
He's hurt. Let him be.
That shit, I was like, nah, bro.
Let the man struggle on his own time, bro.
That was it.
No, that's crazy. Work.
That is,
And then it just like went on, and it was whatever.
That took such a turn. I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that either. No,
Bro,
yeah,
yeah,
was like,
that's it.
That was like from
It's
left
true.
field.
And
You're-
now,
and you're like, I don't
she's
really.
a girl.
Yeah. And you're like, I don't really have any crazy stories. Drops just a huge gay
straight up,
transgender
bro, yeah,
story
yeah.
that like
I
translates to
should've
20
told him.
years.
At
That's
least
the
I'm not
DLC,
gay.
bro. That was the DLC.
That was a DLC.
That's the DLC. You got the story, but then you got the
DLC.
DLC, bro.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
fuck it.
That's a pre-order package.
Yeah, dude.
Hadn't arrived yet. It's on a 2-year back order.
Hike, do you have anything, or did you say anything? Something
Yeah,
already?
I've got one.
Yeah.
Let's retract a little bit from that. Bring it back
Yeah.
inside of this.
All right.
But yeah, I mean nothing.
Wait. I want to say something.
Uh,
One of our viewers is going to know exactly what I'm talking about, too, right now.
Comment down below. If
say
you know.
yes if you know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yes,
Please
yeah,
do.
comment
Yeah,
yes.
if they
please
watch
do.
all the way up until now, bro, you'll know.
Yeah.
You know.
Facts.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Go.
If you know, you know.
So this one, it wasn't really my doing, like that anybody would know. I don't think any of you guys really know about this unless I maybe told you once before. But there's a, you know how in the bathrooms there's always vape lords and shit like
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking vape lord.
nicotine, this, that. I try to use the fucking toilet and I can't because there's 4 dudes standing inside of it fucking smoking strawberries. And
Were you
shit.
trying to take it down?
Smoking strawberries and shit.
Okay, I don't usually do
vaping?
it, but
They
that
were
day was
vaping?
bad. But,
Yo, yeah. On a real note, I've lit up L-Dub's bathrooms too many times to count.
yeah.
I'm the type of person I don't give a fuck where I am. I'm taking a dump.
I've
But-
never taken shit over.
But yeah, basically, there's this one teacher. I should say his name.
I mean, we're out of high school.
Fuck
Yeah,
it doesn't
I mean,
matter.
everybody knows him, Mr. O'Connor.
Oh,
I love
The
Mr.
goat. I love.
He's a
I-
goat.
No,
Goat.
he's
I
a
love
goat.
that
guy.
No,
You
he's
hate
a
him?
goat.
You hate him until you get to know him.
That's
Then
so
you guys
true.
real,
At
man.
the start of whatever class you have with him, he's all right, and then you get to know that he's just like a big cuddly fucking bear who loves kittens. You're like, okay, no,
we had
he's
him
guy.
together for history.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had him like 3 times.
yeah.
Best dude out there. Bro.
Yeah, no,
You know that
yeah,
he's
yeah.
now, or I don't know if he still is, but when we graduated, he went to be a principal at an elementary school.
No
Oh, really?
way.
Oh yeah,
I can see him
I vouch for that. That's-
Balding at
yeah.
the top.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
that
But-
chill vibe. Yeah.
He's got
But
the
yeah,
look of a principal.
To
For
wrap
sure.
it back up, leave the bathroom, go to his class, and it's the 3rd floor bathrooms where everybody's always in there and shit.
Oh yeah.
And
3
I
West.
get and
Yeah.
I'm in one of those social debate classes or something.
Oh
like that.
yeah.
And it was a fun class. Realistically, I got put into it because I didn't fill out my form. And Loki had some fun just yelling with the serious kids.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah.
I am a girl.
Thomas Jefferson.
One, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta
Dude,
chill.
it's too funny not to bring it up, bro. It's too funny not to bring it up.
This fucking guy, bro.
But long story short, I mean, I sit in the back corner of the class with like some of the kids that don't give 2 shits about it because it was already a small class, maybe like
Right.
less than 15 people in there.
Yeah.
And there's one kid that I'm not gonna say his name, but is known for always having one of the like puffs and stuff and selling them and shit like that. And he just runs into the class right before the bell rings. And Mr. O'Connor is sitting at his desk, you know, getting ready for class to start.
Yeah.
And the kid, he sits next to me, so he drops something on the ground and says, "Hold on to that for me. I'm gonna fucking get called up." And like I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I look down, there's a vape on the ground.
Bro.
Dog, what the fuck? I'm like, no, not me. Ask him.
Yeah, I don't know you.
Like,
I don't know you. This ain't me.
There's this other kid that I fuck with so much. I don't know what happened with him, but it was like Taiwan or some bullshit. He didn't give 2 fucks about that class. I'm like, give it to Taiwan.
Yeah.
Give it to this guy, not me.
He was like, nah, he'll steal that shit.
Yeah, he'll steal it. Nah, dude.
And then lo and behold, I see Sherry with Officer King coming to our class. Imagine Sherry, Officer King, and O'Connor all in the same room together, shitting bricks.
Yeah.
And I put my foot over it
Yep,
because
that's
I don't
what I
want to be
would've done,
guilty
bro.
by
Yep.
association. Like I don't want to get caught with it right next to me.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, and as he leaves the class, he looks back through the window at me. He just shakes his head, and in my head, I'm like shaking back no at him. Class ends. I have that shit with me, and I go into the bathroom, and I just shove it inside of like the toilet paper roll thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, if somebody finds it, fuck it, they could have it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
holding
yeah.
on to this.
Because this is
shit.
back when you didn't vape yet, right? You were still.
Bro, fuck all that bullshit. Like I was like terrified.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the consequences that would happen.
Right.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Right.
So next period comes. I have him for 6th period, so it's 7th period already.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Sherry comes up, and I'm very nice with Sherry.
Yeah.
And she comes to the class. She's like, "Hey, come over here." I'm like, "Oh fuck, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Did this bitch rat on me or something?
Yeah.
Like something I
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
do.
Like he's sold.
And he's like, "Hey, let's go down to the office." And fucking Mr. O'Connor's in there. I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
And then and I'm very tight with the attendance ladies too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Susie.
Susie.
Shout out Susie.
Shout
Yo,
out
Susie.
Susie.
Yeah. No, it's the amount of fucking late notices that Susie read off for me.
Yeah, she always writes. it up.
Goated.
So usually,
Susie was really her.
since it's 6th period or something, sometimes on the Wednesdays I get late to Mr. O'Connor's class because of lunch and whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like the school food too much, or I'm just dicking around outside or whatever.
But you always live close to the school, so it was easy for you
Yeah,
to go home.
but sometimes I would get like a few minutes late, and Susie
Yeah.
will always give me good to go, whatever, go back to Connor's class. But that time, he's like, "Oh, you've been late too many times to my class, even though it's been excused. I'm giving you after school detention." And I'm like, oh god, my heart was thumping
Fuck
out
that
of my
motherfucker
fucking
for that,
chest.
Because you thought it was something
I
else.
thought I was about to get caught lacking.
Damn.
And then I'm just sweating bricks. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. After school, that's fine. Sherry, where do you want me to be? She's like, just come over here. I go back to Sherry after school. He's like, yeah, Mr. O'Connor is so picky about this type of stuff. I'm looking at your thing. You're always excused. I'm like, shout out Sherry. Or shout out Susie.
Susie.
And Sherry's like, yeah, I mean, I don't expect you to do anything. Just hang out with me, walk around for like 20 minutes, and then you go home. I'm like, all right.
Clutch, bro.
That's all that
awesome,
was.
bro.
That was one thing I was proud. I never got detention in school.
Yeah.
I never once got detention.
It wasn't bad.
I never
I
got
did get-
detention, but always after school.
I did get suspended for the first 2 weeks of the basketball season, but that's a different. Yeah, it's not a very smart time in my life.
Yeah.
We'll hit that on another time.
Yeah, that's definitely a different day.
Yeah, I'm sure
Shout
there's
out
so many
Sherry, though,
fucking
dude.
stories we could talk about, but that's just another day for us when we're kicking it and whatnot.
Yeah,
That's such a good person to have
Yeah.
because just to have in mind because like we're gonna have Peter Kingston on here eventually.
Oh yeah.
And I'd love to see if he had any experiences with Sherry as well, like all of us.
I think LDUP had some super dope teachers that were like super homies. You know what I mean? Like they like had their job, but at the same time, it's like no, like this is like a relationship, and I can relate with that so heavy because I'm a coach. It's like I'll do my job as a coach, but at the same time, like I'm just trying to like also get to know these guys and like be friends with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like Susie was legit. Even her co-secretary or whatever, the one in there, I forget her name, but she was super solid.
She was cool too.
Shout out
bro.
Miss Moore. Miss Moore
Miss
was
Moore.
Miss
bro.
Moore still to this day by far my favorite teacher. I still see her every
Deadass.
now and then because she's now the dance coach.
Oh, for
And
real?
so I see her actually quite a bit. And like I still remember it like in the video that you had like at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I got asked to be in that video. It was like, who's your favorite teacher? And I shout out Miss Moore. And like because bro,
I
Miss
would
Moore
never know.
always kept it a bean, bro. Like
Straight up.
Yeah.
like I knew she was legit when I was in biology with her, and she was like, all you guys taking AP classes, that's super cool. Hope the best for you. But all it does is get you a class in college. I hope you guys know. Like that's like the real hardcore reality of it.
No, she was
And I'm
so
like,
real about that
yo,
shit, bro.
way to keep it fucking real. Like that's like, and I remember TAing for her in zoology in my senior year. She didn't give a fuck what.
She was so cool, bro. She came to my Chipotle in Factoria 3 times with her
Really?
boyfriend. She didn't
Yeah.
know I worked there. And at the time, I was like the first person that you come up to and like, what do you want, bowl or burrito? And then she was like, oh, Axel.
Yo, out of school, she's actually mad funny too.
She's awesome.
She's
the
mad
best, bro.
funny.
She's the best. She was like telling her boyfriend, she's like, oh, this is one of my students, 4th period biology. He's so funny. He's awesome. Like he's one of my favorite students, bro. Like
I
The
stopped
this
glaze
day-
is unreal.
bro, till this day, Miss Moore,
right,
for
buddy.
whatever fucking reason you see this shit, bro, shout out to you. I still have your card that I got the year at the end of our class.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, she gave everybody like a
Oh, I
card.
did.
She
Yeah,
wrote her own
yeah,
note
yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, facts.
I still have that in my like little box of memories that I have.
Damn, what you got a crush on her or something?
No, dude. Just
No,
what she
that's-
said. What she
Aw.
said to
Dude,
me.
with
Oh.
the teachers, it's always
No,
No,
dude,
no, that's
what
true.
she said to
Something.
me, like Miss Moore was actually like I had personal conversations with her about a lot of stuff, and dude, she understood, bro. Like
No, for
that
sure.
note that she said to me has always stuck with me, and it's always meant a lot to me. So it's still in my box, and it probably will be for the rest of my life. Low key, she was one of my favorite teachers.
She's
It's
one of
hard
those
to find
teachers that, like,
that, bro.
She was one of those teachers that like you felt like she wanted you to be the best nurse you can be.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like there was no remorse in like fuck the school education, whatever. Like she just wants you to do good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Straight
mean?
up, straight up.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I feel that.
You
That
guys-
was the same thing with. Was it? I forget her name. I think it was like Miss Sheetemeyer or something like that. She was she was the English teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about with the little nose ring.
Yeah.
Yo, she was legit. I had her for my UW composition class. It was like the one class I took that was like outside of like regular high school, like a college level class for English.
Mm-hmm.
And like same thing, bro. She just kept it real. And like I would have like my homeroom was right next to her class, and so I'd have like deep conversations about it. And I'm like, yo, look, like I'm struggling, like. and like we would just like break shit down, and like she'd be like super real, like she'd be like, I don't know why you thought that this was okay, or like why you thought you're saying stuff like this, but like this is how you want to say it. And it was like, yeah, like I felt like I was struggling in that class, but I felt like she had my back no matter what. You know what I mean? Like some of the teachers and like people that like, you know, influence your life, like hold mad respect and memories, because that shit like I'll take to my grave with me.
100%. 100%.
Like that's super crazy.
Hike? Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, sorry, I totally cut you off.
That one.
Yeah.
That one teacher that you
Yeah,
said.
Miss Schudemeyer.
But also, do you guys know Mr. Terich?
Talking to the fucking mic, motherfucker.
I am, damn it.
No,
you
you're
guys
not,
know Mr.
you're
Terich?
Mr. Who?
No.
I heard of him. I've heard of him.
Terrence, no.
Terrence
What
Terich.
subject did he teach?
English and poetry.
No,
yeah.
I don't think I ever had Terich.
Poetry.
I heard of people who had Terich.
poetry.
Dude, none of that bullshit. None of that bullshit. The only reason I took that class is because he was a teacher, and that like means
You had a crush on him?
Nah,
Dude,
I get where he's coming from.
he was dope. He was dope.
He was
respectfully.
What
Like,
about?
he was
what-
one of those teachers that just like was like no bullshit about the teaching type of stuff. He didn't give two fucks about that. He was just like, he always got to know you and like fucking never really pushed his boundaries with his like teacher authority and stuff.
Mhm.
Like kept everything so chill.
That's true.
That's dope. It's dope. Comment, guys, if you're watching and you guys went to LW, like everybody here went to LW.
Yeah.
Or even like yo, like it's like what are some teachers that have mad influenced you? Or
Yeah.
you like that,
Do
like,
you have a teacher like that?
Yeah, you got a teacher like that?
Miss Mooney.
Miss Mahoney.
Yo, Miss Mahoney was
Teacher.
dope. Miss
Yeah.
Mahoney was dope.
Yeah, she was cool. Honestly, I don't know, bro. Like,
I feel like you were the kind of kid that was just kind of like in and out of school.
There to
Like,
pass.
like yeah, well, like you show up, you're not there to like do more than you need to, and you get out. Kind of.
yeah, I mean, I knew these teachers and stuff. Like, I always made sure that they liked me
Right.
before I started doing some fuck shit.
Yeah.
So I was always like, I liked all my teachers, but like that I would say like a teacher that like really influenced me a lot. I don't know.
Nah. What about an AG Bell, bro? What about elementary school? Was there ever a teacher that you fucked with hell tough?
Fuck no,
What about
bro.
middle
Like,
school.
Who did you have? Sorry, you guys don't even know any of this because you guys didn't go to our elementary school. But who did you have for 5th grade? Miss Coffee or was it the other teacher?
no, Miss Butler.
Miss dude.
Yeah, Miss Coffee.
Yeah, she was the other 5th grade
Coffee
teacher.
is a crazy last name.
Mrs.
So sick, bro.
Anderson.
Dude, I'm pretty sure she left.
She
Wait,
probably
did you
left
go-
after our class.
Did you go to Kirkland Middle School?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yo, y'all remember Miss Ward?
Yeah, I do.
Fuck Miss Ward, bro.
She used to live-
she's not
She
what?
used to live in my
Miss Ward
apartment.
was
way.
dope.
Nah,
Nah.
Miss Ward was sick.
I'm thinking of Miss Henderson. Do you guys remember her? The math teacher? Glasses,
Dude, I
blonde
think-
hair.
Miss Hendricks.
Hendricks.
Please,
Yeah.
please don't like go at me if I'm wrong, but I think she passed away.
No.
She
Are you
did.
talking about? Is Miss Hendricks the one with the
Who
eye?
is Hendricks?
The one with the eye was Monrad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one with the eye.
I can't forget.
The one with the eye.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You're looking at her. She's got eyes going
Dude.
both ways. Y'all.
That's why she's looking that way, and this one eye's like that way, looking at
It's
you.
going
She's
crazy.
looking at me.
Don't.
No.
Staring
On
at
the real though,
screen.
she would make fun of herself for it.
No,
though. She's
no,
like,
she
I
would,
know
she
you.
would.
I know you guys are looking at my other eye. I don't have a left eye. This is a glass eye. Get used to it.
She was aggressive, bro.
She was
She
aggressive.
hated me, I
Yeah, I
think.
was not a fan of her.
Oh
I
my
was not a
god,
fan of
bro! I
her.
forgot about her.
Miss
Oh
Monrad was
my
crazy,
god, dude. Kirkland Middle School. Holy shit.
Mr.
Yeah.
Anto?
I heard.
Oh,
he was
I
a
didn't
good
have that
teacher.
guy.
No, he was an asshole, but he was a good
I
guy.
heard that. I heard that.
He was an asshole, but yeah, he's alright.
that
No, he
guy.
was an
He's
asshole.
alright.
He was low key a scary teacher, but he was a good guy.
Miss Davies.
Oh, I heard everybody loved Miss Davies. I
She was
didn't have
cool.
her. She was a math teacher, wasn't she?
No,
Fuck,
history.
Miss Davies. What the
History.
fuck was she?
It was history.
Yeah.
No, I had Miss
grade? What grade?
Erickson.
Well, I had her in 8th.
What grade?
Miss Davies, 8th grade.
She was the short one, right?
Yeah.
Glasses?
Yeah.
Ah, dude, I
I had-
fucking love that bitch,
I had
bro.
Miss Bond Smith?
Why are you calling her a bitch? Miss Bond
Nah, cause she was a
Smith?
fucking bitch, bro.
Nah,
Hey,
Miss
Miss-
Bond Smith's the
she's
go.
gone.
no,
she
no,
retired
I'm
this
talking
year.
about the other one. No, for real?
Yeah, Miss Bond Smith is
Dude, I
Yeah,
feel
nah.
old. I feel old.
Yeah.
Middle school reunion, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
No,
I was
but
gonna go
what is it?
by-
Y'all have did y'all any of y'all have Miss Erickson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All she did was sit on Facebook all fucking
Oh
day.
yeah. Easy.
If you ever, whenever you're going up to ask her a question, she's just eating food and on fucking Facebook all fucking day. She'll send it. You'll see her email open.
Bro, chill. Lake Washington School District is
Mr. Jones.
right now, bro.
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
You guys remember Mr. Jones?
Yo, I
Mr.
do.
Jones.
I
Oh,
do.
that
Blonde
guy,
hair
yeah,
dude. The
yeah,
guy back then was
yeah.
like the shit. I
Mr.
love that guy.
Higby.
Yo,
Oh,
Mr. Higby.
my
That dude.
Mr. Higby.
No, okay, let's.
I swear
let's
he
be-
was
let's
off
be-
something
Yeah,
each
he
day.
was always hot.
Nah,
Let's be real.
nah, yeah.
That dude, his
Higby had
eyes were always
bloodshot.
shot.
I knew where he
eyes.
picked up, bro.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I'm not even joking.
Dead ass?
Higby had bloodshot eyes every single day.
Every day.
Dude, I got scared as fuck by him one time. Like, it was the end of the year, and I was like, didn't go the past few
Oh,
days.
do we? Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Huh? No, I didn't want to. Just real quick. He fucking grabs the back of my neck. He's like, Hike, where's your locker? He's like, bloodshot eyes. I'm like,
Oh
yo,
my
what the
god,
fuck?
dude.
Yeah, he would try to act funny, but it would just seem like threatening. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's like,
no,
it's like,
straight
bro,
up,
like
straight up,
I'm
bro.
like in like 6th, 7th, or 8th grade. I don't need to be like talked to like that. Do we want to talk about the Mr. Bond situation?
Let's not.
Wait, Mr. Bond
Who?
has a situation?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Hey,
Nah,
Mr.
bro.
Bond was a cool
I know
guy.
who- yeah,
but
but
let's
The
not
PE
get into the
teacher? Yeah.
situation.
We're just get past that.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this after because I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
No,
no.
I
that situation?
skateboarded
No.
with him before.
Did you
No,
really?
I don't
Yeah.
know about this.
A lot of times.
He was dumb
I already
athletic.
can assume what this fucking creep was doing.
He wasn't a creep necessarily.
Whatever, man.
Okay,
All right,
either way, okay,
move forward.
We are getting towards the end of the podcast, guys. So the last question I want to ask you today,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of things that we can obviously talk about, and you'll come back on the episode. We'll go more into shit. Sorry. But have you ever experienced any paranormal activity in your life?
Why'd you say like?
Yeah, this is
Got me scared, bro.
Exactly. That's the whole point. Is that
Oh,
good? That's a good
Have
delivery.
I ever experienced any paranormal activity in my life? I wouldn't say I've experienced.
Are you a skeptic?
No,
Okay.
no.
believe
So
in
I
it?
no.
Because
So
we do
I,
have a skeptic on.
I definitely believe that there are things outside the physical realm of this world.
Okay.
100%. Now, I haven't experienced any scary paranormal activity, but then there's also like I've had spiritual things I feel that have happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
So like I've gotten like in a car crash on 9:00 at night. Highway's usually pretty busy on like a Friday night, typically, right? I crash in the far right lane. This is with my parents and whatever. We slide all 5 lanes and not get hit by a single car. That just doesn't just happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And there was no other cars involved. It was literally just 2 cars. Like that just doesn't just happen. You know what I mean? So it's like there are things in my life that have happened that I truly do believe. Like I'm not crazy religious, but I'm also not like full atheist. I'm a person, I forget what the term of it is called, but it's like I sit in the middle. It's like there's science and there's data that fucking proves fact of like, you know, visually, but then there's also things that you just can't explain in this world. 150%. Like aliens are fucking real, ghosts are fucking real. Like there's shit outside of this other realm of the physical that are 100% real that I don't think we have answers to, but we just need to let be. That's my answer.
Interesting.
I like that. Answer.
Are you a skeptic, one?
No.
No.
No?
No. Dude, we're Mexican.
Fuck no. You cannot be.
Mexican.
You
Are you
can't
a
be
skeptic?
Mexican and be a
Mexican.
skeptic.
Yeah, you can't be.
Yeah, and if you are Mexican and you're a skeptic,
You're not
nah,
Mexican.
bro, you're not Mexican.
You haven't gone to
Yeah.
Mexico at least.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
Is it
cultured.
like a stereotype that all Mexicans are skeptics?
Not even.
Or no, not skeptics, but
No.
believers.
It's just the religion, like
Mm.
Bro,
culture.
well,
and
it's
shit
not
like that.
even the religion.
Is it kind of like
bro.
Day of the
It's-
Dead things? Like you guys just like believe in afterlife and everything like that
Whoa,
kind of deal?
No, bro. Like,
Shit happens, bro. Like,
shit happens. Yeah.
dude, the culture and like the history is just so. That can be like for a whole other podcast,
Yeah, whole other
but
podcast, bro.
like it's a. I would say honestly, it is a big part of the culture, and
Yeah.
just because like the
Right.
history of Mexico, I don't know, it's such a rich culture, but you know, it goes
Yeah, I feel
kind of unnoticed.
Yeah, I feel like you guys just have like, because you guys' families are so big, I feel like you guys also like have like crazy deep rooted ties,
Oh,
even to
yeah.
like even to whether they're the living or like the dead. You know what I mean?
I've wanted to do the 23 and
Bro, I wanted
see
to,
how
too.
far I where I come from, really,
Mhm.
bro. Like to see where that shit really leads to.
Yeah, I've done that once. My dad has done that too because his dad died when he was 13,
Yeah.
where my grandpa died when he was 13.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like,
Whoa.
like I learned like my dad, like my great great grandfather, like, but the black I have is Jamaican black, and I never knew that. So it's like I wish I would have been able to have, meet my grandfather. Unfortunately, I only have one.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Same.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I don't know
that's
where
why-
I'm from,
that's why
bro.
it's tattooed on me. So,
We are getting to the time where this is gonna turn off.
Mm-hmm.
So for the last 2 minutes, Hike, is there anything that you want to say before we end this podcast?
Kitchen quote right here. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. Okay. Nice.
Jesus.
Thank you. Juan, anything?
Nah, man. I don't really got shit to say right now.
All right.
Yeah.
And obviously, the special guest of this podcast. Is there anything that you would like to say to the audience or just to us in general?
Yeah, thanks for allowing me to be on. Super fun. Can't wait to come back because, I fucking see you, pretty often. So I'm gonna bug you about it.
Oh yeah.
And come back.
Yeah, I mean-
But no, it's super fucking dope. Go check out dynamicbballtraining.com. It's my business. If you know anybody in the area of east side of Washington, around Puget Sound area, have them contact us. We'll get them in the gym, get them training, get their kid better. But
It's fine. We can still keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The audio
And then
there. Keep it
that's
going.
good. You got your stuff off
Yeah,
at the end.
that's all I
So guys, from here on out, it is audio only, and all there's left to say is we appreciate you guys for listening. Alvin, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today.
no problem.
He's gonna be on the podcast later on, so look out for that. There's so much more to talk about, but don't
Also,
forget.
if there's people that want certain questions asked in the podcast or something, or if you want someone back on the podcast, just comment down below,
Yeah,
For real.
or
Please
send
actually, yeah,
messages
yeah.
or whatever.
True.
Yeah.
but season 1 is coming to an end soon, guys. 4 more episodes, and then you're gonna see a lot of new things. But don't forget, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Download the episodes, rate us 5 stars. It helps. And if you're on YouTube right now, don't forget, download the episode on YouTube as well. Leave a like and comment Rainier, because we're trying to get them to sponsor us, because Modelo is way out of our range.
For now.
So, for now. But exactly. Either way, thank you guys so much for listening today. And we'll catch you losers in the next episode. Peace.